Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Scrubbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I just did a reading on the new moon that actually occurred 2 days ago. What can we expect through this lunation cycle? And I thought I would also look at, while I have the cards out, look at Trump's November. Okay. So, yeah, this new moon, where does it fall in his chart? I think the new moon in his chart falls in his third house. His third house. Third house is his siblings, his immediate environment, communication. It's the Gemini house. Okay. I don't think it's touching any of his planets. In my mind's eye, I'm trying to remember where his planets are. Okay, I don't think so. All right, let's see. Oops. Sorry. I'm using the Arcanum deck. It's a beautiful deck, but it's very slippery. And the cards tend to fly around a lot. As opposed to the Wild Unknown deck, which I used for the new moon for all of us, which is not slippery at all. It tends to be a little sticky. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, this is Trump's November. Okay. Okay, the first card that comes up is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is generally, he doesn't come up as the King of Swords. He will come up often as the King of Pentacles, or he'll come up as the King of, sometimes the King of Cups for me, because the King of Cups is his shadow vibration in the kind of numerology that I do. But the King of Swords is about justice. So we see legal proceedings here. It's very possible that this is the impeachment that comes to fruition during this time, the impeachment. All right, let's see what's crossing it. Okay, the Strength card is crossing it. Now, as a crossing card, it seems like he's losing strength, I would say, or it's hard for him to gather his strength. This is located in the throat chakra, in the tree of life, and so he could be losing his ability to communicate. And even if what he says doesn't make any sense to you or any, whatever, he still has the ability to communicate. Be interesting if he got laryngitis, right? Let's see what's at the root of this. Okay, and so we have somebody who is having a lot of emotional ups and downs, a little bit of lunacy here. Things that are hidden or have been hidden are coming to the surface. In this deck, we see there's this crab or lobster coming up from the bottom feeder, so to speak, coming up from the. So some of the bottom feeders are going to come up. Some of the people who are riding on his coattails, perhaps, or people from the past. The moon is often associated with the past. All this sort of past stuff coming up. That's very upsetting. Let's see what's in the past. We have the Five of Cups, so we have somebody who's very upset. Okay, a lot of sorrow here. Let's see what's in the sky. We have the Two of Cups. All right, so there's opportunity for him to sort of foster some relationships. Maybe a woman, another woman comes into his life, or he is being offered companionship, some sort of companionship here. Okay, let's see what's in the immediate future. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So, let's just leave that and see what else comes up. Hi, Boo. Excuse me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Hi. Boo had to go to the vet. He's very sensitive. He's very sensitive skin, and he had. We could see he was having some reactions on his skin. So he went to the vet and he got some medicine. So hopefully he'll be feeling better soon. I know all of you guys are very invested in Boo because he's so cute. All right. So yeah, so there's this odd sense of happiness. I almost feel like this could very well be his ability to sort of like go into an alternate reality, see things in the way that he wishes to see them. How is this seen from the outside? Okay, a new path. Okay, new sort of a leap of faith, new beginning, domestic situation. Okay, we have the emperor, so he still feels like he's in charge of things. Certainly of his family. He feels that from his family. He's the king of the golden toilet. I guess I think he's got a golden toilet. Hopes and fears. We have the Knight of Wands. I often see when I do the readings on him and I see this card, I often think of this as the campaign trail. Like it's the thing that sort of gets him, feeling good about himself. Unfortunately, when he's on the campaign trail now, he has to say more and more horrible things uh, in order to sort of, as they say, sort of give red meat to his base. I guess that's what they call it, red meat to the base. Um, and so it just evolves into something much more terrible than perhaps it needs to. Outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So um, this is energy around sustaining his finances. His finances. Okay, let's see what else we can get a major arcana, and we get the Temperance card, which is about balance and trying to avoid the extremes. Now, I don't know if he can do that, but he has an opportunity for some healing here. Let's see what's underneath. And we have the Hierophant underneath here. This is the Constitution. Um, I think what these cards are talking about, I think he's making a deal. That's what I think he's doing. I think he's making a deal with whoever he's going to make the deal with, whether it's the Republicans or whomever, where he gets his wishes. And his main wish, I think, is um, for him to sort of go back to that place where he feels like he's in an environment where he's the king and where he feels like he has control over things and nobody is telling him what to do or what not to do. So I feel like this could be about him somehow leaving office, saving face, um, and sort of saying like, "Hey, I tried. You guys were just like you just didn't cooperate with me. I did my best, and I'm gonna go do what I do best." Blah blah blah. Um, Almost like a saving face kind of thing. Um, and I do think that's what is being planned for him to get out and sort of save face and sort of go on to the next thing for himself. Okay, that's what it looks like. I guess we'll see. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.